All right, guys. Talking about this week, and then really this week is kind of our last week. We have 5 days this week, and then 2 days next week. So let's get right into it. Basically, this week you have two things you need to do. They are both tests. One part is an essay test. The other part is a multiple choice test. So most of this little video is going to be spent on the essay test. All right. So you're going to see on Google Classroom Algernon essay test, and many of you are going to be bummed and panicked. But let's talk about what you have to do. All right. So you're going to pull up these instructions. Now, to do this test, you'll need the instructions here. Many of you are probably wondering, well, where am I going to actually write the test? Next to the instructions is the blank Google Doc, just called essay. You'll write it in here. And it'll probably be helpful to have what we worked on last week, the Algernon theme Google Doc. You can use that. All right. So I'm going to just basically talk through these instructions. You might want to refer to this video as you're doing your paper. But before we even get started, this essay is the same one we did for trash. Basically, you're describing to me what you think the theme is and using evidence to back up your claim or like what you think the theme is. So we're going to talk about it paragraph by paragraph. I'm going to answer all of the questions that you're going to have just by telling you exactly what to do. So if you're the type of person that doesn't like doing essays because you feel like you never know what to do, just listen, follow along. I'm seeing some typos. Sorry, awkward. All right, anyway, yeah, so just listen, follow along. All right, first paragraph. So you're going to start with this blank Google Doc. Well, what are you going to do for your very first paragraph? What are you going to start writing with? Well, your first paragraph is going to have 4 to 5 sentences, as you can see here. And you're going to start by summarizing the whole short story in 3 to 4 sentences. So you're going to start typing, and you're going to say, Flowers for Algernon is a story, ... You're going to keep going. But you're going to just basically explain what happened in the story as if I had never read it. Or like you were explaining it to like a parent who had never read it or something. So not a ton of detail, but just like the gist. So you're going to spend 3 or 4 sentences summarizing the story. And then your last sentence of the paragraph is a thesis. So the last sentence of your first paragraph, you're going to say, the theme of Flowers for Algernon is. And you're going to say what you think the theme is. Well, you might be wondering, well, what's the theme? Okay, we'll go back to what we did last week. Here are 3 example themes from Algernon. And then you picked one of these themes and found evidence for it. So whatever theme you picked from here and worked with, do that for your essay. And you can just rewrite this, whatever theme you picked, that can be your thesis. You can say, the theme of Flowers for Algernon is that all human beings deserve to be treated respectfully. The theme of Flowers for Algernon is that ignorance is bliss. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that's your first paragraph. Second paragraph. In the second paragraph, you're going to be proving that your theme is correct by using evidence from the book. So first, you're going to restate your theme. You're going to be doing this a lot. You're going to be restating a lot. You might think, man, this is boring and repetitive. That's okay. It's not. You're not doing this. You're not writing this to be exciting. You're writing this to prove your point. So you're going to restate what your theme is. If you picked all human beings deserve to be treated respectfully, if that was your theme, then you would have done that for your thesis at the end of your first paragraph. Now you're going to start your second paragraph by saying something like, again, in Flowers for Algernon, a key theme is that all people should be treated with respect. Maybe change the wording a little bit, but you're using the exact same theme. Then you're going to describe in detail, that's the second part, you're going to describe in detail a scene from your book that shows your theme. Well, you might be thinking, well, where, I don't know, how am I going to find that? Well, hopefully you already did, right here. Because this is what we did last week. You picked a theme, and then you found three times where you can see that scene, where you can see that theme. So you're going to describe in detail what happened. Don't just be like, oh, well, Algernon, got mad at these people at a restaurant because they were making fun of a kid with disability. give a little more detail. Describe what's going on as if I didn't know who these characters were or anything like that. Lastly, you're going to explain how that scene demonstrates your theme. So you restate your theme, talk about a time in the book that showed your theme, and this part's really important. How does that scene demonstrate your theme? Prove it to me. Well, I think this scene demonstrates my theme because it was clear that that character wasn't treated with respect, and it really upset Algernon. Therefore, it shows that all people should be treated with respect. Whatever. Okay? That's your whole second paragraph, 5 or 6 sentences. Now, your third paragraph, you're going to be proving your theme is correct by using evidence from the book. That's what we just did here. So your second, third, and fourth paragraph is similar, like the same structure. You're restating your thesis, which is the theme. You are talking about one time in the book where you can see that theme, and you're explaining how that time in the book, how that scene from the book shows that your theme is correct. Okay? So that's it. Second, third, fourth paragraph, same structure. You can refer to the actual instructions worksheet in terms of what to do, but it's all the same. If you know how to do the second paragraph, you know how to do the third and fourth. You'll be using this, hopefully, to make your life easier. And then last is your conclusion paragraph. This one should be pretty easy. So you're going to start by restating your thesis for the last time. In conclusion, the theme is blank. Then answer this question. So you're going to restate your thesis, and then you're going to answer this question. Is the theme that you picked, is the theme that you've been talking about your whole paragraph, your whole paper, is it still important in today's day and age? Why or why not? Answer that question in 3 or 4 sentences, and then you are done with your essay. You can turn it in. Again, you're going to do your essay right here on this Google Doc. All right, so that's the first part, okay, your essay test. Next, you're going to have a multiple choice short answer test that looks like this. Okay, I'm not going to spend too much time on it. We all know how to do that. You're going to do it on Google Form. Here's the thing with the multiple choice test, you can only take it once. So don't just rush through it and email me and be like, hey, I need to retake it. My grades wasn't good enough. No, I'm not going to just keep regrading these. So you can take it one time. All right? Both the essay test and the short answer and the test, the multiple choice test, they're going to be due this Friday. It's Monday morning as I'm posting this, so you have 5 days to get that done. I don't care what order you do it in. You can start with the essay, you can start with the multiple choice, totally up to you. Just make sure they're done. It's done by this Friday. All right. Now on my end, all of your classwork is going to be graded by this Friday. The tests that you're doing, I'll grade by next Tuesday. What's important is that if I mess up, check your grades on Friday and this weekend. If I said something's missing and it's not there, I probably messed up. So just email me, okay? If you're like, wait, I have an 89%, but I did every bit of work this semester, can I get an A? You have to email me, okay? I'm not gonna know if I mess up. You just have to hit me up. All right. So this Friday and this weekend, next week, check your grades, go through your grades in my class, and if you think Mr. Comiskey, you messed up, I will not be offended. I will be so happy that you care about your grade, and I will just do what you ask me to do. So check your grades. Make sure I don't mess up. I might. So it's more important that you check it. All right. That's all I got. Bye, guys.